Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, A Disney Bride's Diary. So today's video is going to be us on MSC's Ocean Cay Reserve. Now this is MSC's private island. It is located in the Bimini Chain Islands. And as you can see here, this is our view from our balcony. And we are on the starboard side. So if you're wanting to have a view from your balcony of the lighthouse and the lighthouse show, you would want to get the starboard side balcony. So here we are entering Ocean Cay Reserve now. Now usually we get the cabana rental, but this time around we decided just to do the umbrella rental, and we got it for $17 on the MSC app. Just a tip, if you wait closer to the time of your sailing, normally they start discounting certain things such as the cabana, which may be, let's say, $250. They'll discount it to $235, or the umbrellas, for instance, were $20 and it was discounted to $17. So you're just getting one umbrella for your family in your cabin. And once you enter, you have to go to the excursion area, which I'm going to show you right now. And of course, they will provide you with a ticket the night before your excursion so that you present that to the desk. Now, this time around, when we went up to the excursion area, there was a sign that said just proceed to the beach area for your umbrella rental. Now, you can grab as many loungers as you want. It is on a first come, first serve basis. And to get the umbrella, you will see this sign coming up here. Like I said, we had to go to the beach area, and you just find one of the attendants. They will give you the umbrella, and based on your proximity to the beach, you can either take the umbrella and mount it yourself, which is what we did, or they will do it for you if there's an attendant at the beach that you're choosing, if that makes sense. Now, we like to hang out at the beach, which is the Great Lagoon, also known as South Beach, which is probably one of the farthest beaches in the area. That's also the beach that's known to have the lemon sharks. So that area did not have an attendant, but they did have the bases for the umbrellas. So we went across to Bimini Beach and we found an attendant. We got an umbrella and then went back to the Great Lagoon area, which is also known as North Beach. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and provide you a map of Ocean Cay. That way you can see about the beaches that I was talking about on the map for yourself. But here we are, we're going into each of the shops right now just to see what new merchandise they have. Now, they do get a lot of new items, a lot of new shirts, and we come here every couple of months. So we have noticed that they do have new items every now and then. So here's some cute salt and pepper shakers. They also have some nice shirts that say Ocean Cay Reserve on it. They have mugs. They have these shot glasses marked down 50% off. Now, I also did notice if you choose to get an item, like let's say coming up, there were some toddler outfits, infant outfits. Normally, it was for $30. It was marked down 50% off, and it only came out to like $17 for the outfits. They do have a lot of sales here. You can see the signage there. Items are for 50% off, and you really can't beat it. I found that their shirts are super affordable. Their shirts can run, let's say, $20, $15. It just depends on the design that you pick. I love this little hammerhead shark here. It was the only one that was left. They do have sharks, whales, a bunch of cute souvenirs for you to take home. They also have an ice cream shop on the property, so you can see some shirts there in the background that have their famous fish cone. Now, these are the infant outfits that I was talking about. They didn't have signage here that it was 50% off for any of these items here. So it was a surprise when I got to the cash register and it was marked off 50%. And these outfits are so cute. Of course, they are MSC exclusive. They have a little you can't see from there, but it has MSC on the front of those outfits, which is adorable. This is the ice cream shop that I was talking about. They also have iced coffees there as well. Now, I do have a completely separate video where I tour every single thing and I show the buffet items, the foods, also the ice cream shop, more of the merchandise. I'll try to link that video below so you can see that as well if you're interested. This one was more of a quick video of the umbrella rental. As you can see it here, we did get our 2 loungers and then our 1 umbrella. And like I said, it was first come, first served basis. And it did have a lot of coverage, which I loved. And just showing you that base area there, just to show it. And this is the view that we had. Now the Great Lagoon, like I said, is the lagoon known for the lemon sharks. And here they are. People really freak out when they see them. But lemon sharks, like I've stated in my previous videos, if you just leave them alone and do not provoke them, they just pretty much chill there. And you just swim around them, you can swim over them, and they will not bother you. And people were warning swimmers to get out of the water. But like I said, they just really just chill there. And they don't bother at all. So I would have to say this is our favorite area to swim in the water, because other than these lemon sharks, which are pretty much far away from the shallow area, there's no jellyfish or anything like that. We've been about 3 or 4 times here, and we haven't had any other issues. There's no rocks to step on or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about having water shoes. I can't speak on the other beaches because we haven't been in Bimini Beach and those waters. We just find that this one is the largest body of water, and we absolutely love it. It's always clear and beautiful. So here we are making our way around. Now keep in mind the buffet is only open until 2:30 p.m. and I believe it opens at 11 a.m. So you want to make sure to get your food in between those times. It is all you can eat, obviously, in between those times. They do have this Springer's bar. This is as you enter and of course exit the Ocean Cay area, and it's facing the water, so you can get your bar items and have views of the beautiful water. They also have tram service, so if you don't want to walk around the island, you can take the tram. And here we are making our way back to the ship, and the shops are located to the right. So they have the shops that have the Ocean Cay Reserve items, and they also have a Bahamian shop that has, like, let's say rum cake, your more like Bahamas traditional items. There's the transport pavilion, as you can see. And I always love walking towards the ship because I think this island has the most beautiful views of the ship. And you can really get a lot of nice pictures of the ship with the lighthouse. And it has the most beautiful sunset pictures that you can take. So here we are back on the ship. We were decided to go to our top deck 18 Aurea Spa location to get those beautiful views of the island. And there's Ocean Cay 1, that ferry that guides the ship into Ocean Cay Reserve. And there's my son. He's just dancing and chilling in our Aurea spot area, which you can see is usually always empty like this. I always love sunset time on cruise ships because it's just so beautiful. The ocean's always calm and you can just see the views are amazing. And coming up, I'm going to be showing you the lighthouse show at night from our balcony, so stay tuned. Now, the only thing that I wish that Ocean Cay had was like a play splash pad area for the kids. They are doing a lot of construction and building a lot of things, so hopefully that's in the cards in the future for Ocean Cay. But other than that, we absolutely love it. Here is the lighthouse show. I'm going to let that play for a little bit with the music in the background. Stay tuned towards the end because we had an unexpected turn of events for our cruise, and where we had to come back early the night of Ocean Cay. But like I said, wait until after the light show and I'll explain more on that when we come back. Also, a side note, they do have 2 shows. So there's one at 7 p.m. and there's one at 7:45 p.m. before we sail away. And each show lasts 5 minutes. And I found that the second show was different than the first one because on the second one they had more of like a farewell party type show. in the lighthouse? Butterflies. And as the show was ending, we started sailing away. There are the employees there saying goodbye with their cell phone lights. It was hilarious because people from the cabins started yelling to the employees, asking them if they wanted to hop on board. And as you can see, the show is still going as we're leaving, which is pretty cool. So we were supposed to return at 7 a.m. on Friday. This was Thursday night. The captain made an announcement over the loudspeaker saying there was a medical emergency and we had to return at 11 p.m. that night. So this was at Ocean Cay at almost 8 p.m. and they had to hightail it back to Miami so we could be back there by 11 p.m. And at the end, I'm going to show you how the ambulance pulls up. Obviously, I'm not going to show the person being unloaded off because that's just rude, but you'll see the process of us arriving back and then the ambulance pulling up to take the person off. But like I said, not showing the person coming off. So you just have to keep in mind when you're on a cruise, these things can happen and you just have to roll with the punches. They kept us docked there at the port of Miami overnight. We could not get off the ship, obviously. We still had to wait until the next morning at 7 a.m. and when they started the debarkation process. But as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, I do have the other MSC Ocean Cay Reserve video. I will try and link it in the comments below. That gives more of a detailed tour of the buffet and all of those delicious things. And also on the last night, Thursday night, it was Italian dinner night. I forgot to mention that. So this is the Italian menu. I forgot to take a video of the food. It was delicious. I had chicken parmesan. And you see a little bit of the menu there. Just pause and zoom in if you want to see more. And then I show the rough waters as our ship was moving pretty fast to head back to the port of Miami. So it was an interesting night to say the least. It was a fun cruise as always. Highly recommend MSC. And thanks for watching again.